Well, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everybody's doing good today. Gonna be hopping back into The Witcher 3 and doing some more side quests. Adventuring through Geralt's adventure to find Ciri. I guess you could say he considers her as a daughter. Not really his daughter, but he took her in as a daughter. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Making sure got it all set up right. Think I do. We had just caught the serial killer in the last stream, and she's getting her voice back, so that'll be good. And now, let's see what we got. No main quests. No horse racing either. Not sure if I want to do the Gwent tournament yet. I think there's a couple more cards I want to get before I do that. Let's do the Fist of Fury. Should be easy.
Blasphemous kobolds.
Witches, good folk, are like necrophages, vile in appearance and reeking of death.
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
It matters not what you're called, it matters not where you're from. What matters is if you're prepared to fight Captain Mortimer!
Heck yeah. Beat his ass.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Fight!
Oi!
Lost your nerve?
Knock out.
Geralt of Rivia dethrones Captain Mortimer! Behold your prize champion! It's no cakewalk to the title of champion. More opponents await. You must defeat Georgius George, who reigns at the Golden Sturgeon, and also O'Neill, whom you'll find near the entrance to the slums. Only then will you gain the right to challenge for the title of Champion of Novigrad. Is the first one breaks? Smart.
No bread, no coin, Boris.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, you guys want some? Come on. Guess they didn't want it that bad.
Double chase.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, I am the famed Geralt of Rivia. That is correct.
Wouldn't know where me parrot is, would ya? You call this living, Witcher?
Watch it, Greyhead.
Where's the bookie at? Oh, you.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Sure. Maximum coin.
I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, Georgius George. While our champion prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
Not about to cheat.
Kiss my ass, Master Clinton.
You'll regret that.
Proper answer.
A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus Georgius George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
That's it, you're in for
How long you gonna make me wait?
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums.
Now you.
Hey, watch it.
Plowing my way through these fighters, man. They don't stand a chance.
He's cracking in the spine.
He's a copper.
You weep blood!
You'd be so pale if you ate onions and oil.
Excuse me. I need to talk to this guy with the paper.
Name's Geralt.
Patty Gruber, I'm a bookie. I trust you're here to fight.
Sure am. They keep getting cheaper.
I'm ready.
Hear that? A fight at last! Our champion, Archibald O'Neill, to face Geralt! Fight!
Kisses your ass.
Come on, come closer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion! The man who dethroned Archibald O'Neill! Bravo to Geralt! A beautiful bout!
Want to be crowned the best in Novigrad? Who do I gotta fight?
Durden the Tailor fights every night in the outskirts where the non-humans have settled.
The tailor. Dun dun dun.
Good sword. Oh, have mercy.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Hey, look. This is the tailor cut out to remain champion. Ah, we've been expecting you. We're already taking bets.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawny. In what world could you possibly defeat me?
The newcomer may seem all skin and bones, but remember, he defeated the sergeant to the bloody Baron of Velen.
This champion's a dick. I should have done that first. Shit.
Came here to fight the tailor, so let's do this.
Novigraders, one and all, a momentous occurrence. Before us, in just minutes, Geralt of Rivia will face the tailor.
Come here, bitch! Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
We could just pull us non-humans in a ghetto.
He was easier than the other ones.
Durden is champion no more. Henceforth, the title belongs to the Drifter. If you've not had your fill of slapabouts just yet, you'll find other eager challengers in Velen and Skellige. Things burnt flesh.
Easy.
Burn those.
Oh yeah, still got to get the cards for Zoltan. Still haven't done that. Yeah, let's do Zoltan's thing. Get me a few more cards.
The city walls.
Bailiff's a harsh man.
Ooh.
A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared.
Looking for a bruising?
We can gather in here, my place.
Locked. It looks like Zed's inside, and in hot water. Gotta find another way in.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Must be Zed.
I wonder if I could walk into a house in this city and not find a dead body. Or corruption or crime.
Find it?
No.
Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried, didn't I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well, at least we got the Isengrim card.
Greetings.
Come on, Ringo. Time to shine. Get him!
Isengrim Foil Tiana from the Scoia'tael deck. Wonder how much this card's worth. Ledger might be worth snooping around for.
Oh, the ledger.
Mages have set the Hunter's house aflame.
Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there.
That's a big cat. Got it.
Must be the names of people Zed sold cards to. Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
I praise you with all my heart.
On the guards.
Double chase.
Our world will burn! Burn
Eight of the Kingfisher.
She is more. Nice.
Zoltan,
Geralt,
about those cards.
you got them?
Got the Isengrim card.
Show it here. Ha! The sea elves are beautiful. Zed give you much trouble?
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderers.
Won't cry over spilt Zed. What about the other cards?
Didn't find the other cards.
Fuck! Bugger must have sold them.
Listen, got Zed's ledger.
Show me. Entries show him selling the cards to Caesar Bilson and Ravi. Could have been worse. We need to pay him a visit.
Who's Caesar Bilson?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fella once, but so high and mighty now you can't drink with him, let alone go fishing.
Fishing?
We met at the Anglers Club, the pride of the Pontar. But Caesar don't show around there no more. So caught up in his new role, he almost never leaves his house.
But
You won't have to run around town looking for
that was a head. What?
Ravi. Who's he?
A common card sharp and a swindler.
It's right there.
Blows my mind
There's the head.
The coin for the Natalis card. Ever since I give him a smack,
There it is again.
you'll have to see him alone.
What the fuck is that?
Zoltan.
It's a floating head.
Important to you. I'll try to get you those cards.
Thanks, Geralt. We can see Caesar together. Meet me outside his townhouse. Gaudiest eyesore on Hierarch Square. He had the facade painted gold. And if you want to see Ravi first, I'd look for him at the Golden Sturgeon if I were you.
All right. See you later.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravi. Beat him about the ears a bit. He'll cave. Well, good luck to you, Geralt.
Done broke my immersion, stupid floating head.
So your sword.
Where did that come from?
Take after his
Whose head was that?
Shouldn't let that refuse into taverns with ordinary folk.
To say that was awkward is a massive understatement. Ah, the bugs in this game.
How'd you discover it was a city colony?
At least they're funny.
A wench on the throne.
I mean, if there's gonna be a bug in a video game, at least it better be funny.
Ah, you're here. How'd you make out with Ravi?
Haven't been to the Sturgeon yet.
Fine, fine. Ravi's not going anywhere. Let's clean out Caesar Bilzen first. We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and search his cabinet of curiosities. Certainly keeps the cat there.
Can't we just buy the card off him? Doesn't that sound simpler?
If I had a coin to spare, I'd sod off to Provis. Besides, Caesar'd never sell Fringilla. But don't you worry. He won't lose out on the deal. Got a bottle of Mahakaman spirit for him. A taste of the Motherland's finest is worth more to an expatriate than some silly card.
Thought you said Caesar doesn't drink.
No. I said it's hard to have a drink with him on account of his already leaving home. Also why he's like to get pished as a priestess real quick. 3 rounds and you could walk out with everything in that cabinet while singing the 3 Maids of Vigovaro at the top of your lungs.
So what's in this cabinet?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me once we're done. Let's go.
Shivi!
Caesar Bilzen. Remember our quarrel about who's king of the Ponta?
The Pike's king of the Ponta.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come empty-handed.
Who's he?
Well, him. Oh, that's Geralt.
Does Geralt fish?
Yeah. Cast an earthworm the other day. Caught this huge perch.
Ponta!
You betcha!
Can't listen to this hogwash sober. Come in!
So what's the Xanders or eager biters if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently, I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like thyme-flavoured shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this thyme.
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
Recently is not a word.
Happen to like Xander.
'Cause you're a witcher! What you shoving them potions shit's a delicacy to use.
A witcher? Never mentioned he was a witcher.
You couldn't tell?
Did you hear Vibo Matilda last cast a pea and caught a young pike?
Ah, cocksuckers lying like always. Haunter Pike aren't so dim-witted to go after his rotten peas. You need live bait. Or night crawlers, though the pike aren't as eager. Don't know why. Once, dug up a crawly so fat and lovely I started drooling. Would have eaten it myself.
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what do you and your pals use up at Kaer Morhen?
Bombs. Alright, I'll use live bait.
Live bait.
You see, Chibi, he'll make a good angler yet. In some 50, 60 years.
We'll wait and see. Geralt, go fetch us another bottle.
Right.
Right. Can see the bottom of this one.
Sure, playing that on us too.
So, when are we gonna go noodling for catfish?
I'm done fishing with you.
Secrets, secrets, secrets.
Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer is open.
Come on.
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Fits perfectly. Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
Don't mind me as I loot everything.
Set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony. Here's Fringilla. Rope with which Stefan Skellen was hanged. Vatier de Rideau's dagger. Sera Varanahid's necklace. Wonder if it's the real thing. Joachim de Vet's skull. Pretty grim curiosity. Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade.
This dude's got a boner for the black ones.
Condition. Portrait of Emperor Emir. Tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say.
Nice razors you got there.
Zoltan, time we were on our way.
I suppose so. It's growing late.
Wait now. Leaving already? Where's that bottle you went to fetch?
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message? What kind of message?
Mr. Cleaver's very unhappy.
Now, just a minute. If any discrepancies have cropped up in the books, I can explain everything.
Too late. Grab him! And you two, get lost.
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing the Witcher.
Y'all think you can kill me?
Here, lads. Haven't you got all day?
Bad idea.
Come here, little guy.
Seems
Hit him so hard he T-posed.
Thanks. How will I ever explain this to Cleaver?
I'd recommend a letter.
Right. Got a pack.
Good luck then. Farewell.
You've a soft heart after all, Geralt. Oh, by the by, splendid job with that last one. Blood splatter nearly hit the ceiling.
Looked through Caesar's cabinet upstairs.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Emir, Joachim de Vet's skull, Vatier de Rideau's dagger, the rope they hanged Skellen with.
Oh, shite. Disgusting fellow. To think I shook hands with him. But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few would pay a tidy sum for it. Some go in for that sort of thing.
No.
If you say so.
Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spell on it of some sort, but I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Good idea. Take it by her house when I get a chance. Natalis card. Only one missing now. High time we saw Ravi.
Go. I should contact the buyer. Agree on a place to make the transaction. See you, Geralt.
Any needs, Master?
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home.
Where did my waypoint go? He's in here, right? Downstairs?
How about that? It's the flea-ridden mutant. Join us, please. Ravi loves company. Look how happy he is to see us. You happy, Ravi?
Sure, he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that dagger in his back.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the situation. Our mutual friend Ravi was just about to play for his life and...
Oh, you got the card. What else do you want?
if you'd just given it up instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be out of your hair already. As it is, that's all your fingers broke. So, it seems the Witcher will have to play for you. Sound good? See? Ravi's on board. What do you say we add some spice to the game? Raise the stakes. Ravi's life and the Natalis card. Fancy that?
Let's do it.
Agreed.
And here I thought you'd be no fun at all. Let's play! Let's play!
Let's see what you got, buddy. One spy card. Ooh, even better. Let's just get the spy cards going. Come on, you gotta have better cards than that, buddy. Oh, he still wants to go. I thought he would have passed by now. You know what? I'll pass. See if he can catch up to me. I still won the round. Jeez, man. That's sad. I'll just drop this bad boy there. That's all you got? Too easy.
Yes!
Curb your enthusiasm, mate, and sit still or you'll hurt yourself.
But he won!
They don't care.
So, now we'll play something else.
Damn it.
Thanks. Don't know how I'll repay you.
Thugs don't keep their word.
Just fine.
Oh, yeah.
It was gonna end in blood either way.
You prefer some other? Got a whole array you might like.
I'm in a hurry.
The Natalis card, of course. Here.
That card's actually really good. I have to add that to my deck when this is all over.
Boring as fucking shite.
Mm-hmm.
Can't let my jacket get wet again. I'll get lashed.
Can't let your what? Your ducket get wet again?
Help, save me.
Rain again.
Ah,
Damn mages.
call this rain? Well, you've not seen troop precipitation.
Something stinks. Decomposing flesh. Human flesh.
Where? Back here?
Shouldn't let that refuse into taverns with ordinary folk.
Leave it. You're not on duty.
Yep. Dead guy back here.
Sword wound. Shallow, but severed his artery. What are you holding? A key. Interesting. Kept running. Till he bled to death.
Hey, mate. Someone invite you here?
No. Followed a trail of human blood.
So you found our pal Derek? Well, well, must have a good eye. After our little, well, falling out, I spent half a day looking for him. And all I got out of it was a stroll and some dog shit on my shoes. Soiled me fine as poolings. Snake skin. Take a gander.
What are you gabbing for? Cleaver said it clear. Anyone finds our den, shove him between the ribs and drop him in the gutter.
Think, Grun. Just once use your fucking melon. If the witch has found the body, he's found the key too. Can't open the drop box without the key. You don't open the drop box, Cleaver don't get what he ordered. Cleaver don't get what he ordered, he gets angry. You want that? Didn't think so.
Maybe I want it.
So, hark here, mate. You've got two options. First, give us the key. I pay you for your trouble and everyone goes their own way smiling. Second, make a fuss and do what Grun wants. Sit between your ribs.
I don't like being threatened.
Two things only the greatest fools do. Throw stones at hornets' nests and threaten a witcher.
Ooh. Now where's this lockbox at? There's more up here. Ooh, nice. Nice haul. Nice little quest on the side of the quest I was doing. There's more back here.
Show me what you got.
Shit your pants already, big boy!
You got a big mouth on you. Off with your arm. See that grilled chicken on him.
See his mug.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
Got the cards.
Got the card, Zoltan.
Ha! Seems we'll make it before the king of beggars buggers can get me. Come on. I arranged to meet the buyer at an old brewery. He'll be delighted to see we've got all the cards. The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke's ilk, no doubt about that. You know me, Geralt. I'm not prejudiced against anyone, as long as they pay.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed. More or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now. Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it.
Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse in. I'll tend to the others.
Geralt, climb the ladder. Stop being in combat. There you go. Nice and slow. We'll catch him. Yeah, taking our time. No big deal.
Something like that way. All from not the does out.
What? Can't understand a word.
Come here, you dirty son of a bitch. Oh, he went down. Sneaky, sneaky snake. What am I walking on? There's nothing below me. How am I alive? If this was Dark Souls, I'd be dead from fall damage. Bad idea, buddy. Bad things in the sewers. Like drowners.
Leave me, swiving drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha, highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
No.
No. Rather make sure this was our last meeting.
Now I can take the coin regardless.
So, you get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
Sure did.
Ah, that's grand. Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I'd never have managed without you, so you choose. If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
I'll take the cards.
Kinda curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the King of Beggars right away. Surprise the prick.
Good luck, Zoltan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember, the catfish is the king of the Pontar.
Cool. Got a couple good cards out of that one. Let's do the Black Pearl. Arnbjorn.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Good old Arnbjorn. Ooh, more quests. How do I get out there? Guess I just swim. Oh, come on, Geralt.
Good you're here. So, what'll it be? Will you help old Nidus find a black pearl for his wife? I'd like it done already. Humidity's unkind to my bones. They've started creaking.
Let's go. But get ready for them to creak some more. Not likely to find pearls where it's dry.
True. But I survived worse during the war. At Rosrock, we fought waist deep in the swamp and... wasted my breath. History don't mean a whit to youngsters. Come on, Pearl Grounds aren't far now.
Quite the spring in your step for a man your age.
Have you seen me in my prime? 30 months. This is the place. They say dive down here and you'll see the oyster beds all around. Problem is, not all hold pearls, and the black ones are a real rarity. But search long enough and you're sure to find one.
Ah, so I'm supposed to do the diving.
Well, you see, I've been in the infantry all my life, so I'm not one for water. And my lungs ain't what they used to be, so, yeah.
Huh. Customer's always right.
The eternal fire.
Let me guess, it's going to be the furthest one away. Yep, I knew it. I'm coming, buddy. Help you out. Don't die. There you go.
Damn it. Splashing must have attracted them. You all right?
Nicked in a few places. But if I pull through after Sodden, I'll survive this too. So, any luck?
Black Pearl, just like you wanted.
Beautiful. Rare. Like my letter. Well, as Constable Natalis would say, you've earned a medal. Or better yet, a week's leave in a brothel.
Coin will be fine.
Oh, yes, about that. Listen, I feel right foolish, but, well, I didn't bring any coin with me.
Wise?
Wasn't it? Even the high roads are dangerous now. Not what they once were. We'll meet in Novigrad. I'll pay you to the last copper. Foot soldier's honor.
I got 1 experience point. Because it's such a low level quest. The Family Blade. Let's do this one.
Last night was...
Look at that. Beautiful. Nice view. Bitch. Hit the dude. Oh, come on. This is an abandoned... Yeah, okay. Not going to be abandoned anymore.
Mommy said you were here. Ever find a baron?
Well, common. Maybe they got lost.
They've been hauling lumber along this road for 20 years.
Give us all you got! Odds! Keep it up!
Holy crap. Must they really be so far away? Suppose I could stop there and grab that notice board.
We serve her who is virgin mother.
Watch your step.
Then, out of nowhere, this monster leapt us. It was right here, Purple, just outside the village.
Calm down. And give it to us straight.
What's this about a monster?
And then what?
Then nothing. Never you mind. This here's a job for a witcher.
As you wish.
What's the problem?
A beast. It attacked me and my comrade.
We'll gut the fucker.
Aye, but not us. The Witcher.
Why bother the witch man? Like as not it were a pack of wolves. They got you so afeard you shat yourself and saw spectres. Let me round up a few sturdy lads and we'll...
Won't be needed. The Witcher will help, right? You shan't let us down.
Feral folk, dumb as stumps.
Fine. What's this about? Tell me.
Me and my mate were on our way here to Fyrsdal with a cart full of hides. Suddenly we heard a screech. Our horse got spooked, started kicking, and then monsters jumped out of the bushes. My mate drew the short straw. They got him first. By some miracle I managed to get away.
What kind of monsters?
Nekooks, no doubt about it.
What?
You know, sharp claws, animal skulls on their heads, attack in swarms.
Neckers?
Yeah, neckers! Near 20 of them. So will you help? Will you kill the bastards?
Sounds easy enough.
That road needs to be clear. Aim to travel it again soon.
Don't know. You lost your transport, so I don't see how you're going to pay me. And I don't work for free.
I've coin set aside. I'm sure we'll agree terms. How much would you ask?
That's a lot of coin for some neckers.
A fair price. So, how will it be?
I'll help you.
Grand! Knew a Witcher wouldn't let me down. Not like some waffly prick from Clan Drumdon.
Or Clan Drummond.
This guy can't say names right.
Fare you well.
Wait.
Just like me.
Where should I look for you?
What?
Once I finish, where will I find you?
Oh, aye. Here. Meaning in the tavern nearby. I'll await you there.
Fine. See ya.
Her who is virgin mother and crone.
Did you sever his head? Out of a child. Watch yourself, Whitehead.
Watch yourself, Whitehead. You behave yourself now.
Oh, I still have the other quest activated. Wait, what? Where's that quest I just got? Oh. This one. You know what? I'm closer to the other one. I'll just do that one. And hold on a second, I need to look at something. Okay. What do we got in here? Monster nest.
You're dead!
Looks to me like you're all dead.
Harpies got their nest here.
And these guys are camping right next to it. Weirdos. Another group of thieves? Okay, now I'm going to do the other quest while I'm here.
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
The wagon. Need to look around. Must be the comrade of the fellow from Pharaoh. Odd. Looks like he died of old age, not because a necker ripped him apart.
Interesting.
Gashes like claw marks in its flanks, but it's also got lockjaw and a warped spine, like it might have died of tetanus.
What the?
That was close. Something tells me that was no accident. Better investigate. Furrow looks fresh. Boulder must have rolled through here. Boulder started here. Think I see some tracks. Necker tracks. Clear prints.
Neckers did this. What? No. Don't think they're that mischievous. Ooh, a cave.
What's going on here?
I don't know. He's trying to kill me.
Ugly bastard.
And they're failing miserably.
A necker's foot, hollowed out inside like a boot. Someone lost it while running. The plot thickens. Trail ends here. Who would think to hang drawings in a place like this?
They're blueprints.
It's like the work of a child, or someone who's damned clumsy with a quill. 2 sticks protruding above the shoulder. Think that might be me. Is that a wagon? And here's where that boulder almost crushed me. Necker tracks near the boulder. Now I know where they came from. Just wonder who actually left them. These balls on sticks are Endrigas. Guess they were supposed to finish me off. All in all, a pretty elaborate plan. And this must be the meeting place. Looks like this whole ambush was a group effort. High time I met the pranksters. Must be the place. You can come out. I've seen your plan. Besides, I can hear you. One of you's wheezing like a broken bellows. Another's panting frantically like a deer caught in a trap. And the third should really take something for that throat. I'd try thyme extract. Someone care to explain what's going on here?
What's going on is that you're down there, and we're up here.
That's a situation I can fix quickly.
Witchy thingy no gob-gob. The pouting witchy thingy swoop man.
They have the high ground. Oh no.
Right. We've caught you. You're at our mercy now, and we're none too merciful.
Oh really? Fact is, I could just turn around and...
Hold it held. Witchy thingy gob-gob shocking. Whoa, swoop man. I wonder why he's not already in that shrimp. You were to kill him.
Grr.
What? We never said nothing about killing.
Not a thing. We were just supposed to scare him.
So Richie thingy has scary thingies. Make him no touch us. I believe you misunderstood. He's a murderer, like the rest of them. Like the one who killed my Adalia.
Awful sorry about your wench. We all are.
A Doppler.
But this Witcher didn't kill her. And we can't very well punish him for another's crime.
He has much to answer for, too. I heard he killed a Korred in Tucson.
But he spared a golden dragon.
So what? What about Verena? The Bruxa with the fondness for blue roses from Nazaire. He showed her no mercy.
True, I killed Verena. But you still got a chance. Could still leave with your lives. Let's part in peace before someone gets hurt.
Is that a threat?
The promise.
To save your lives. Won't touch you as long as you don't attack. But one false move and I'll have to defend myself.
Just remembered, I left a cauldron on the fire.
Other cowards. Pull the uncoward.
3 against 1. We might stand a chance.
Get him!
Come on, werewolf. Let's see what you got. Down there.
Done with that.
Got that cave. There it is. Or it's not a cave. Not anymore, at least. Only the wise one left. Okay, don't fall and die here. Slide down, nice and gentle.
You've no respect for our creatures. Not you. You're
What is it?
Retrieved the property you lost.
Could Thanks be to Freya. Where'd you find it?
Northern part of the Isle, near the whale cemetery. Don't ask me how it got there. Long story. At any rate, don't need to worry about the thieves. They won't steal ever again.
Your reward sure as hell earned it. And I'll add a bit more from myself. If Kulyu'd not been found, I'd have had to wash the shame away with my own blood.
Alright, let's see what we got now. Let's go collect on this, and then I want to do Hattori's quest.
Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Any needs, master?
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall
Hey buddy, got my coin?
Geralt, Witcher and Pearl Hunter. There you are, your coin. Earned every last bit. I'd never have done it without you.
Was it worth it?
I think so. Aye. I suppose Letta likes it.
What, did she say something about what you did?
Letta? She don't say much of anything anymore. Hasn't for a while. See, Letta's sick. Something's not right in her head. Started with a memory she'd forget things, then she stopped recognizing folk, even me. And now she don't even speak. Thought if she saw the pearl, something'd wake inside her. You know, we talked a lot about that stupid promise. It was our joke, just ours for years, but no, it didn't work.
Sorry.
Farewell, Geralt. Gods guide you the path.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! There's some reason you guys are here?
leave him to me.
Can I help you, gentlemen? Just attacking me out of nowhere? Nice camera angle. Yeah. That was beautiful. Jerks.
I say.
Oh, Hattori's this way.
There must be order.
The master swordsmith. Achoo!
Guards! Just wait. They'll drag you away in shackles.
People, help me!
Hey, what's going on here?
Yeah?
But you got a quest above your head.
You. I want him alive. Alive.
What the fuck? Fucking witch hunters. Get the fuck out of here. Pieces of shit.
Take this, burn it, hide it, whichever. Just don't get caught.
Okay. Thank you. Warrant.
Open up.
While I'm here, I might as well get my reward. Again with the letters? I thought I killed that guy. Where's the king of beggars? Oh, he's right here.
Aye.
Should pick your men more carefully. Rico blew his cover like a novice.
Yeah, he told me. And I told him to leave town. Most likely promised I'd reward you, didn't he?
So he said.
Take it.
Ooh, whole 5 points. Gave me some armor. Alright, I'm here for Hattori.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Dumplings.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Kill Bill reference time.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest.
Hey, Khalid, how you doing, man?
A small
I'm doing good.
dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other sword makers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
Yeah, still witchering. This game's long. It's gonna take me a while to get through it.
Cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a plowing
I want to do Hattori's quest, the way I can start getting some good swords.
Is that how?
Not that I need it, but
I did not give up
it's
without.
also a cool quest.
I went to Town Hall.
All the Kill Bill references.
Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare
That's good.
get in Cleaver's way.
Glad you're doing well.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard.
Did I manage to get a PS5? No.
Pay him or go out of business.
No, I haven't been trying to get a PS5. I'm gonna wait.
Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income.
Wait for till there's more games for it. Besides just Demon Souls and
Tried getting supplies from somewhere
What was that
else.
other one? What was it, Godfall or something?
Underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless...
Plus, they gotta be readily available eventually.
Want me to help you get your supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
Ooh.
Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Can I?
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Vile strumpet tried to beguile my man.
No bread, no coin.
Winds howling.
Yeah, I heard about that.
No discounts, no credit.
I figured it would happen eventually because even though it has 1 terabyte of internal storage, eventually that's gonna be filled up real quick. Save my game first and then meditate.
Oh, terrible times.
Still not long enough. Is this long enough? Because that's midnight.
As long as I'm not at sea, let it rain.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
They still won't let you play games off the externals, huh?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come.
A little strange. So if you want to play a game, you just gotta move it back to the internal.
His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were to come alone, elf.
Oh yeah, the 4 terabyte SSD. Yeah, it's not cheap. Especially if you. It depends on the type you're getting.
Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
Yeah, with that, it might just be best just to get a hard drive. You can't even play the game, you know? Well, unless you still want the fast storage for the PS4 games, then yeah, an SSD would help in that regard, so... Especially if you can play PS4 games off the external. Let's negotiate.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the King of Beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
Yeah. SSDs don't have moving parts, so they do last longer. And they perform a lot better than a hard drive does.
25's our limit. We'll throw in a discount at the shop.
You're clearly daft, tramp. No deal. Come on, boys.
Fine. No deal.
Geralt, what are you... Wait. All right. Certainly know how to negotiate, concerned friend. Oh, 25 it is, and the discount.
Trust me, Hattori, I got this.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Gotta be aggressive, man.
Oh, tin boy. Too much drink. It softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. What's this now?
Cleaver's boys. News travels fast. Geralt.
Ain't no problem.
Kill the horse. This way.
Geralt, quickly!
For fuck's sake, Tim boy. Quick, clean work. Quick, shut the gate. There could be more of them. For fuck's sake, Tim boy.
Oi!
Where's Tin Boy?
You said.
Careful.
Let's go this
there
way.
could be more in there.
Follow me.
Where? I don't see any more.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Think they'll come back?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety.
Don't go run off, Hattori.
Over a time.
Just chill right there.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What
Easy.
now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it.
Hattori.
Hey, wait.
Good luck.
Hattori, wait.
One drink all I had.
My wife won't believe.
The Passiflora is Novigrad's most famous model.
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Don't be silly. Let me in.
Don't be a chicken.
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern. Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't.
It's a nice beefy hard drive.
Not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you. They'll kill me.
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus. Often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak. Wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus and I...
Refuse the bonus.
Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
Eight terabytes. I don't even know if I would need that much storage. That's a lot of storage. So if games start becoming the size of Modern Warfare, they're like 200 gigs, and yeah, it's going to be needed. Yeah, SSDs are better. They are more expensive, but the performance is definitely better. And they do last longer.
Yes, I should interject.
And hard drives are cheaper.
What the fuck?
Slower performance. It's just, you know, that's the trade-off.
Not your plowing business.
Yeah, 200 gigabytes for a game, man. It's ridiculous. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't be punching me. Be nice.
Sorry, but you asked for it.
Yeah, Modern Warfare is 200 plus gigs, and then Black Ops Cold War, 200 plus gigs.
An ale to patch things.
Yeah, and the 1 terabyte in the PS5, you can only use, like you said there, 667 gigabytes is usable for games. The rest is used by the system. That's not a lot of storage space.
What brings you here, Geralt?
You and the merchant. What was that about?
Why Miss Cess wedded that ploughing rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother and...
Oh, you can get SSDs in a good size. It's just gonna cost you more.
Sweet talk made first. Skellige mead. We need barrels. We'll be rich men. So
Also depends on the SSD. If you're getting a faster NVMe drive, those are definitely more expensive. If you go with the SATA SSD, those are cheaper but still expensive.
Exactly, mate.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not? If there's coin in it.
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, huh?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
Brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. Was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
Yeah, it's just the trade-off. 8 terabytes of slow storage. But there's a lot of storage. Or half that storage at a faster speed. Read and write. Wait, what? Who wants to fight? What are you guys doing back here?
They always want to mess with me. They never live.
Yet they always try.
Any needs, Master?
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus' collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus. The man
Oh yeah, definitely. You could use it for
I do not deal
mass storage.
peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palms
Then the transferring back and forth between the internal and the external might get annoying after a while, but
Trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. I'll let
though one being a hard drive and another being an SSD, the transfer speed will be slower because the hard drive will be the bottleneck.
I'm on my way.
In a game like Modern Warfare, that's 200 plus gigs. It'll take a little while to transfer back and forth between the drives. It's down there. Bandits? Let me take care of them. Get them out of my hair. Y'all want some? There. Guys, you guys happy now? Just couldn't help being a bother.
Black ones for Danians. Long as they pay and don't hit.
Oh!
Is the material well?
Swords? Wise. Not safe round here.
Greetings.
Aye, aye, Geralt. How you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, if you got two SSDs, an external and the one internal in the PS5, then yeah, the transfer speed will, the bottleneck will be only between the slowest of the SSDs, which I'll assume would be the external because those are generally always slower.
Took care of it.
But not by much.
Peter said he'd give you a letter of credit issued by the Vivaldi's bank.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Like even slower SSDs are like 500 megabytes a second.
This swordsmith.
Which every 2 seconds is 1 gig, so it'll be a few minutes for a 200 gigabyte game.
You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him. Don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Yeah, and NVMe drives are even faster than that. They go up to like 3,000, 4,000. They're lightning fast.
Hard thuds. Who knows?
Black ones for Danians. Long as they pay and don't hit.
Few seconds difference matter? Nope, not really, no. But I know the NVMe drive in the PS5, it is an NVMe, so it's a lot faster than an external drive, which would be, I would assume, a SATA drive, which is about 500 to 600. So the transfer between the drives would be about 500 to 600 instead of the 3 to 4,000, because it can only go as fast as the slowest drive, which would be the external. At least that's how it works on a PC. So I don't have a PS5, so I wouldn't be able to say for certain that it would be that. That just seems to make sense to me.
Cruz already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so.
Yeah, the USB port won't be the problem.
From sword makers abandoning the trade.
A USB port can handle the speed, no problem.
Like a squirrel.
The external drive itself is where it'll be slower.
You'd never agree.
USB should be able to handle it with ease.
To know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use.
Especially if it's like one of the new USBs, like the 3.1 or is it 3.2 now?
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
You want good gear, Geralt. Be grateful, man.
Swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Yeah, whatever the slowest connection speed is where the bottleneck will be. Come on, boys, we gotta go steal some shit.
Greetings.
Oh, Geralt. How are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Though, again, it won't be that much of a problem because of the SSDs are fast.
Ernst van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
There will be a difference if one was a hard drive and another is the SSD. It would definitely be slower.
Look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
Fine. When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
But between two SSDs, you won't notice much of a difference. Like you said, a few seconds. Maybe a minute. Forge an SSD sword? Nah, I don't need an SSD sword. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about an SSD sword. I think silver would be better.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
Would I recommend you get a hard drive? Hold on a second. Get the spam bot out of here. I always recommend an SSD because of the performance. The only downside, it is more expensive, and if you the larger the size, the more expensive, of course. But in the end, it's definitely worth it over a hard drive.
All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive.
And currently I have
So you gotta mark him with chalk.
3 SSDs in my PC, and I have 1 external hard drive that I use for just like storing my streams and my recordings and stuff. That way I have room on my SSDs for my games and some videos that I edit. I prefer to edit off an SSD because it's faster.
What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Yeah, if you can, always go for an SSD. Even for like, just get like a 2 terabyte one.
How goes it, Master Witcher?
A Witcher?
If you can do more, go for it.
It all makes sense now.
It is going to cost you more, but it costs you more because you're getting much better performance, better longevity because it will last longer.
Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off or I'll lose my temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
If you're willing to pay for a 4 terabyte SSD, go right ahead and do it. If you can afford it, of course. But
Is none of your business.
That's totally on you.
Just let me through.
4 terabytes of SSD speed, that's actually really good. If you're willing to pay the price for it. Well, that guy was easy. Just had to use a Jedi mind trick on him.
Where are those crafting supplies? Must be it.
Plus, the external hard drive I'm using over there, it's not even like 8 terabytes or 10 terabytes. It's only 2. And I'm barely using half of it, so...
Stink of ammonia.
That's just my situation. Everybody's situation is different. If you have a lot of digital games, if you own a lot of them, and you'd like to download them all, you might want more storage space.
That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
Yeah. Once you start talking SSDs, you're starting to talk, 500, 400, depending on the brand and the type of SSD. Like a SATA SSD, which is pretty much a standard, like 500 to 600 megabytes a second. Those SSDs are around $100 to $110 per terabyte. At least from what I've seen.
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Aye, Geralt. It's the bloke Atari told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Yeah, that too. If you have a really good internet speed, if you got gigabit internet, you can do deleting and just re-downloading, which will be fast enough.
Hattori sent you? That ploughing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Me personally, I don't have the greatest of internet speeds.
Give him here.
I have like 40 down and 20 up, so it's better just to keep games installed for as long as possible until I absolutely need extra storage space.
We could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. I love you like a brother, you.
Yeah, you can still do that.
Friends?
You could have both.
Of course, friends. What good has Beckering ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
Gut him.
To Skellige before he comes too. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I ought to pay him a visit too.
Alright. I'll be here for a little while. Alright, Hattori. That should be it. Took care of your competition. I got you some guards, and I got you your supplies. You should be able to get your blacksmithing back up and running. Yeah. We've unlocked a master blacksmith. Heck yes. Save my game. Just what I want.
God, the Reapers come for me.
You're even outside. You're not even inside your house.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Heck yeah.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. I've no need of Sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
Heck yeah. Alright, while he does that, I'm gonna go do some more stuff. Because I'm not in dire needs of a sword right now. I haven't done a Witcher contract in a while. Let's go do some of these. Way beyond my level, but, you know, ain't gonna matter to me too much.
You in trouble, Kratos.
Doggies. The heck? The blacksmith out here.
You post the notice?
I did indeed. Hans of Sidaris, mercenary captain. Know of a monster that needs slaying. You interested?
What kind of monster are we talking about?
If only I knew. It was like this. Got Radovid to hire me and my company, but he's been late with the pay the last weeks. And I'll be damned if we're to risk our lives for free, like hell.
Couldn't agree more. But you were gonna tell me about the monster.
Yes, yes. We arrived here, encamped. Then it turned out some beast prowls the area. Snatchers cows and the like. Reckoned we should help the local boys, so we grabbed our weapons and set out. Me and Kurt one way, Gerd and Henk the other. Gerd and Henk never returned. Whatever it was, it got him. Jobs for a professional, clearly. So Kurt and me, we chipped in for a small reward, hoping someone's willing to help the locals avenge our comrades in the process.
Awfully noble of you.
Mercenaries, we've our honor too. Well, Master Witcher, what will it be? Will you take the job?
Talk about my reward first.
Let's talk about the reward. About how it's just not enough right now.
Ooh, pretty penny. Can we do 350?
A bit
Shit.
too much, mate. But just a bit. We might still strike a deal.
340. There we go.
I'd have gone to hunt the beast myself if I'd known you wanted this much. Hard luck.
You can still try it.
All right. Where do I start looking?
South of here. It's where we split up. It's where we last saw Gerd and Henk alive.
Oh, that's a bear.
Show me what you got.
Dead bear. Okay, what do we got here?
Human. Claw marks, bite marks, armor ripped to shreds. No sign of another corpse.
More evidence?
Flying monster. Gripped the second body in its claws. Didn't quite get everything to its nest.
Interesting.
Piece by piece, follow the thread.
Follow the thread right to that group of wolves. Ow. Be nice. Y'all are so low level, you're not even hurting me. Get out of here. Wait, did I miss something?
Tracks end here. Damn birds must have picked the ground clean. But they've already found the rest of the corpse, probably. All I gotta do is follow the cawing. An archgriffin.
Ooh. Brought down like a dragon. Give me that trophy. Go back to Hans and get my money. Really, Wolf, you're gonna follow me? Burn. Oh, now they're all following me. Seriously? Did they follow me this whole way? Fine. Come on. You want the fight? Let's do it. Come on.
Well, any progress?
Monster's dead. I slew it. It was a griffin. An archgriffin, in fact.
In that case, I'm grateful. Arch grateful. Your reward.
Thank you. And in the future, try summoning a witcher before any blood's spilt.
Cool. Next quest. It'll be your first SSD you've ever used on console besides PS5 internal. Yeah, you'll definitely notice a difference with the speed. I mean, I got a external SSD for my PS4 Pro over there. It's not even that large. It's like 500 gigabytes. But whenever I play a game on there, I just put it on the SSD and play it off it. And you do notice better load times. Not always, you know, significantly faster load times, but it's definitely an improvement. Oh yeah, the hybrid drive. Yeah, the solid state hybrid drive. Those are like a mix between the the speed of an SSD and the capacity of a hard drive. Not quite the speed of an SSD, but it has the capacity of a hard drive. Dang it. Wrong button. I'm pretty sure PS4 and PS4 Pro have just use a standard or standard SATA SSD tray, so you can actually put any SSD in there. You just gotta re-download the operating system on it.
Somebody was bound. Rope was cut quickly with a dull blade. Claw marks. A flyer. Swooped down. Judging by the claw marks, gotta be a wyvern or a forktail. Shattered the wine barrel. But
yeah, see, Sony's got to get that figured out. That's just dumb.
Smell will linger for hours.
Eventually, they got to be able to allow PS5 games to be played on external drives, because that is pretty dumb. Because on PC, you can put any game you want on any drive you want. I could put games on my hard drive. They're not going to have great loading times or anything else like that at all. Texture pop in is going to be real bad and all, but it will still work. You'll notice that it's not great, but it still works.
Caught one just before you reached the cave.
Yeah, I guess so. It's still early. The console just came out, what, 6 months ago? They're going to be working out the kinks and adding new features over time. And new games. Exclusives. And hopefully not a Last of Us remake, because that's dumb. That game is not old enough to even deserve a remake. Plus, it's perfectly fine the way it is. Yeah, so if you have the game on the external and it gets an update, you have to move it to the internal before you can even update it, because that's pretty stupid.
Shine so in the dark.
In my opinion.
First it with a lizard coming.
Thing that attacked. How big was it?
Well, too big to squeeze in here. It were huge. And those teeth, ugh, we barely escaped.
Wonder if it killed the traders. Poor son's sure had it coming.
Important thing now's to get out of here. Will ye help, Master Witcher?
Sure.
Need to tend to the monster. Doubt I'll have to look far. Wyverns like to herd their prey towards their nests.
We'll wait here. Wouldn't want to get in your way.
Wyvern. Lucky me.
PS4 games update randomly? Huh. Nah. Seems all weird to me. Wait, where are you taking me? The nest is this way. Stupid waypoint. Freaking dark in this cave. I can't see where I'm going. Yeah, I saw that. Sony would rather remake a game that's... Granted, it's been 8 years, but still. don't think 8 years is long enough to warrant a remake. Plus, the game still stands up today. It's still a good-looking game.
Wasn't them that attacked those people. Gotta be a royal wyvern hiding around here somewhere. More will spawn. Need to destroy the nest.
Ooh, nice view. Beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, I have Days Gone. I played it a bit, but I've never finished it. It's weird. It's just after a while, I just lose interest in playing more of it.
That stench.
I'd like to get into it. Burn.
It's huge. What's the name again?
Royal Wyvern.
Yeah, I saw that be coming to PC.
It's feasted plenty.
I don't know if I'll get it or not on PC. I mean, the higher frame rate will be nice, but
What do they call ye?
I'm not sure.
Geralt of Rivia.
Does Days Gone have higher frame rates on PS5, or is it just more stable?
Be a tale to tell the young'uns.
I know some PS4 games are getting a PS5 uplift.
Someone will pay for this trophy. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I've seen somebody play through the whole game. I know a bit about the story. I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, it did get a PS5 upgrade? Holy shit, that is a fall. What island is that? Just an unmarked island? I wonder if there's anything on it. Interesting. I like vistas. Even though that's all off the map. They had a PS5 patch, that's it. Well, I mean, if the patch makes it run at 60 FPS, that's good. No graphical upgrades.
Not good.
I mean, the higher FPS has got to be nice. So it doesn't play like at 4K or anything, it's just got a higher FPS. Yeah, I don't know what Sony's doing. Sony being weird. I mean, there's the new God of War going to be coming out, and you know that's going to be a PS5 exclusive, and then the new Horizon game from Guerrilla Games. That's going to be another PS5 exclusive. Once those games come out, it'll be pretty much no brainer to get a PS5. You're the one that posted this?
Master Witcher, a word, if you will. Might have a job for you. A couple of our folk have gone missing.
I already found him.
Think I ran into them. Cave north of here. A wyvern attacked them. One lost his life, but the others should be here soon.
Damn it all, we never should have split. Let them go off on their own.
Oh, dude, I bet God of War runs real nice on a PS5. I bet it can do.
Your friends weren't exactly eager to help. Didn't find the decency to offer a reward either.
Checkerboard 4K 60 FPS on God of War? That's still good.
Wait till they get back. Though I should charge you.
I remember my PS4 Pro struggled to do even close to 60 FPS in God of War.
Not spoke the truth. Here, take this.
Thanks. Farewell.
All right, another contract down. What do we got next? Mysterious Tracks. Let's check it out.
Another one. Be gone.
They remastered the Spider-Man game already?
Ruffians to a man. Looters, horse and all. Ye deaf? Be gone, you blasted mutant.
Be nice,
Where's all
jerk.
this hate for witchers coming from?
Where? I'll tell you where. One of yous came here, ate his fill for 2 days while he thunked things over. Then he says he'd do us a favor and kill our monster. What's your price? I asked. But he said he wanted no coin, for he saw we'd none to offer.
Yeah, you definitely noticed it on PS4 Pro that God of War had an inconsistent frame rate.
Awfully noble of him.
Thought so too.
Even with that, it's still a fantastic game.
For pay, he'd take something I had but did not yet know about. Then he left, and here the door swung shut behind him. Me lass started wailing. What's these tears? I asked. Oh, I can't bear it, she says. I'll kill the whoreson.
Go on.
Full girl wept that some beast was gonna kill the witcher dead. Ye howling for a mutant, I said. Then she told me, Bugger had bewitched her with his evil eye, seduced her, and that were to be his prize. A witcher's bastard.
Witchers can't have children, buddy.
If he's really a witcher, you don't have a thing to worry about. We can't sire children.
Thank the gods any more of yous and we'd be lost. But this one, he beguiled me daughter, rutted her neath me own roof. That I can't forgive.
Tell me where he is. Take care of this for you.
Cemetery. Went there to slay the monster. Hope the corpse eat her guts, that fornicated freak.
Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday. Do not hear their hunts.
I wasn't even here for that guy. I was here for this guy.
Watch it,
Huh.
sluggard.
Oh, aye.
Oh, I would assume you would have best of both worlds.
Hear about the contract. Any idea what this monster is?
PS5 is a pretty big upgrade to the PS4 Pro.
Slaughtered no less than 12 wolves, ripped their guts out, but left lots uneaten. Means malice rules it, makes it kill. Howls and bellows, nights something fierce. Folk are afeard to venture into the woods, though hunger grips the village.
My reward.
Could tend to the beast for you, but not for free.
How much do you need?
How much you got? Ooh, what can you give me? Can you do 320? Shit.
It's a lot. But truth be told, job like that, drop your ask a couple of crowns and we'll be set.
Okay, 310.
It's
What?
a lot. But truth be told, job like that, drop your ask a couple of crowns and we'll be set.
Weird. Bro! This guy's stingy as fuck.
Job like that, drop your ask a couple of crowns and we'll be set.
You're a pain in my ass, dude. Alright, just give me 275. You're not worth my time.
That's a sum we can agree to.
Yeah, I don't see why not. This game ran at 60 FPS on the Xbox One X.
Fine, I'll take care of it.
Fortune smiled upon us when it brought you.
And it did it relatively fine, so I don't see why PS5 can't handle it at 60 FPS.
We ended 6 feet under the birches. Why do you have to play the hero?
Screw that guy. He was a pain in the ass. Stinging me over like 25 crowns. Yeah, I didn't have that option on Pro.
Big. Really big. lot of fur when it rubbed against the trunk. Scent's still there.
Where are you taking me?
Gotta find another way.
Oh. Yeah, I can't climb that.
Stinks like fiend shit. Right. Old and dried out. Fiend's been around a while.
That is one big pile of shit. I know there's like a hole up here you can drop down. Somewhere. There it is. Okay.
Died recently. Wonder what killed it.
Something just as big and just as mean.
Tufts of blood-caked fur. Second beast was a different color. Paw prints. Fight lasted a while. Both lost.
Fighting over territory. Come on.
Another trail. Track's too small for a fiend, though. Not short. It's gotta be. Probably competed for territory with a fiend. Have to lure him here somehow.
Oh, there it is. Short lure. Pour the bait around the hill. I need to equip it first. Yeah, this is a short quest. Very short. Where is that shit? There it is. Dang it, I didn't want to do that.
Done. Ought to attract the Choit's attention.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Or some here.
It'll smell this 5 miles away. Beast's sure to show. Just gotta wait in the cave.
Don't get hurt on the fall. I miss the Batman Arkham games.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm not really into superheroes, but I played those games. Oh shit!
I'll make remains of you.
I'm gonna one-shot you. Right in the tail. Yeah, I remember Arkham Asylum. I played through that one. Then Arkham City. I don't remember too much from Arkham City, but I remember playing it. And then Arkham Knight. I played through that one once or twice. Never wanted to find the 100 Riddler question marks around the map, so never bothered to 100% it or anything like that. Just went on ye old YouTube and looked up the ending with that. Much easier. Arkham Origin? There's a fourth one? I guess not.
Oh, aye.
A Chort was prowling the
I thought there was only 3 games.
found itself competing for territory with a fiend, so it turned aggressive.
A Chort? Fiend? Why they be bothering us? Think more'll come? Think they've done made
Yeah,
a
it was.
to take our village?
Doubt it, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes.
Just watch the extended
Cheers then, Witcher. Here, take the puddles.
Nightfall ending.
Folk of the village chipped in.
Thanks. Take care now.
Because you know somebody somewhere's done it on YouTube. Alright, and what was that other guy? I just got that other quest from this dude here. It's probably a side quest. Yeah, Witcher wannabe. Yeah, I don't know about Origin. Yeah, I probably never played it. Where does it even take place? Oh, it's a prequel to Asylum. Yeah, because the Asylum took place at the Asylum that I forget the name of, and then Arkham City was in Arkham City, I think, and then Arkham Knight was in Gotham City, if I'm not mistaken. Witcher wannabe, where's he at? He's hiding. Can't even defeat a little ghoul. You hiding in here? No. Where are you at?
Strange, strange.
Strange, strange. You said that twice.
Thank you. You came just in time. A moment more and that
A cowardly Witcher.
me like a flounder.
Actually, not sure I should have intervened. Your combat style, it's new to me. Should have just observed. Where'd you complete your training? School of the Snail? Where'd you get your wolf's head medallion?
School of the Chicken?
You're the real thing.
No shit.
A Witcher?
Mm-hmm. What gave it away? That I didn't wet my trousers at the sight of one lousy ghoul? Answer the question. Where'd you get the medallion?
I bought it from a traveling peddler. Oh, the villagers are coming. Don't tell them about me, please.
Monsters slain! Oi, what's this? 2 Witchers? We only hired 1.
Only one here.
Only one Witcher here. This man's a charlatan. Travels from village to village cheating people.
No, it's not like that. I can explain everything I can.
He's a crook, a fraud. Oh, we've laws for this kind, special punishments. Thank ye for exposing him, Master Witcher.
Let him go.
Let him go, this time.
Never again. I swear.
He's a half-wit, ain't he? Going after a ghoul. Things would be simple if the ghoul had torn him apart. As it is, we've got ourselves a moral dilemma.
Let him go,
But don't ye come near our village. We'll set the hounds on you if you do. Is that clear? Yeah?
Thank you. Get out of my sight.
And lose that medallion. You don't deserve to wear it. Alrighty, I think that'll be all for me today. I got stuff I have to do. So I'm going to call it right here. Well, thank you for hanging out, Khalid. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for talking with me, having a conversation. Yeah, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to stream this game more until I finish it. I want to try to get it done before Resident Evil 8 comes out. Or as much as I can. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a good one, man, and I will see you later. Take care.